Hello and welcome back to the Stronghold. I'm the MtG, and if there's one thing I love, it's combos. And I'm not just talking about the pretzely, cheese-filled goodness that is my favorite snack treat. I'm talking about those combination of cards that Wizards of the Coast and their prolific development team never really saw coming and ultimately end up getting results that are far beyond their expectation. And that's exactly what I got for you to do. While I didn't invent this combo and certainly don't claim to, it is a good one. It is remarkably budget friendly. And in fact, you could definitely budget down the deck that I'm going to present today even more if you wanted to. And because this combo is built on +1/+1 technology and is just about to enter its third year in standard, it's only going to get better as time goes on. Actually, I stand corrected. It's about to enter its second year of standard, not its third. So we've got plenty of time to abuse this mechanical monstrosity. But before we get into all that, we here at the Stronghold are officially on the road to 1,000 subs. And guess what? When we get there, we're going to give away an account. So if you're part of the 2/3 of viewers that routinely watch my content but haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and get in, player, because we're going to be doing some magic. Now, what were we talking about? Oh, yeah, right. All right, so let's take a few minutes to go through the components of the super budget-friendly Kami combo deck. Of course, the namesake piece here is the Kami of Whispered Hopes, a 3-mana 1/1 creature spirit at uncommon. If a one or more +1/+1 counters would be put on a permanent you control, put that many +1 on it instead. And as a secondary ability, tap, add X mana of any one color where X is Kami of Whispered Hope. So the whole idea here and the second package is ways to untap the Kami itself. So it not only grows as a threat, but also as a mana source. We've got the common 1 mana Shore Up. Target creature gets +1/+1 and gains hexproof until end of turn. So that +1/+1 is static because it is not a counter, but you do get to untap the Kami and then tap it again for more mana to do even more shenanigans. Arachnoid Adaptation, again a 1 mana instant, target creature gets +2/+2 and gains reach until end of turn, and you get to untap it. Again, it just raises the power by the +2/+2. We're not talking about counters here. Boon Besiejo, on the other hand, target creature gets +X/+X until end of turn, where X is the greatest mana value among permanents you control. So this will probably be a +3/+3, but you also get the untap. And then, of course, Invoke the Winds as a 1-of copy here for 5 mana. Gain control of target artifact or creature and untap it. A lot of people fail to recognize the fact that you can target a permanent that you already control, allowing you to essentially untap Kami. So if its power is more than 5, this can just be a net mana increase or setting up for that attack. It's also nice as a plan B if you've got to steal a creature from an opponent to survive the turn to go off, something like that. Slip out the back, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature and it phases out. That is a 1 mana uncommon. Gaia's Gift, 2 mana common, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. It gains reach, trample, hexproof, and indestructible until end of turn. This, along with Shore Up, is one of our best protection spells to get Kami over the finish line, so to speak. From here, we've got a huge chunk of the deck basically for card draw, because when you untap Kami, you want to then cast spells to continue the effect. Impulse, Moment of Truth, Thirst for Discovery, and then 1 of copies of Memory Deluge, because it should be in your new player experience. Cosmic Epiphany at rare from the most recent year, along with Silver Scrutiny. The details on these cards really aren't super important. You can always replace them if you don't have them with lower rarity spells, or double up if you happen to have more. And then as a trump piece, we have Lear, Disciple of the Drowned, as our 5-mana legendary creature. Essentially, we can get him into play, and then all of our spells in our graveyard become playable again for no increased cost, because each instant and sorcery card in your graveyard has flashback equal to that card's mana cost. So we just get to cast it again. And Lear is another one of those cards that should be in everyone's new player experience. And if this is your first year, you probably have 2 copies of Lear, in which case you really want to run both copies. Maybe run that second copy over something like Invoke the Winds if you don't have that. Something along that line. So the idea here is, again, just get Kami out, use its mana to make it super huge, and then win the game in the combat zone. Let's see exactly what it can do for us. And here we go, taking the deck to the Proving Ground, aka Sparky. No Kami, no Kiwi. I think this should be doable. We'll throw Slip and I guess Thirst. Sure. He's stray, but he's generous. Dome. Hate to play the Kami unprotected, but it's about all we got here. We are gonna just take that damage for sure. Defensive there. I think we just pass. Keep doing like we're doing. Sure, roughly. No doubt. Interesting. Let's tap him for blue. happiness for Peru. Have done it that way. I think that more or less gets us here. There we go. So that is how the deck is supposed to work. But as you can see, it's very much a glass cannon. It's a very fragile combination, and really any negative interaction against Kami results in a loss pretty securely. And folks, before you go, make sure you've subscribed to the channel so you don't miss out on a thing. Because I know I can't change the Magic economy all by myself, but I think we can.